it's Michelle, and I'm going to do a Halloween bead charm for you guys today. I had a really cute idea, and we are going to make an eyeball bead charm. I originally had the idea and was trying to figure out how I would go about doing that. My first thought was to take a round wooden bead and paint it white. And I was going to draw on maybe some red veining in the eyeball to make it look kind of bloodshot. But the wooden beads that I was working with, the hole in those was just way too large. There was nothing I could do to keep that from slipping off of the head pin. And so I was at Joann, and you guys may have seen these beads in my craft mini haul video a while back, and when I saw these beads at Joann, I knew these were going to be my eyeball beads. So there are two white ones on the strand. They're all marbled, and if I can get that to come into focus, I want you guys to see that marbling is just the perfect veining for a bloodshot eye. Just the perfect creepy Halloween eyeball, and I thought that was great. That is even better than I could have mimicked in red. This is a little more realistic looking, so I really like that, and I'm so glad that I found these. And they were at Joann on clearance. I got them for $2.97. I don't know if they'll be in the regular stock or clearance or what at your local Joann, but I'm sure you could probably find some other marbled looking beads like this. And these are in a 14 millimeter. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that loose and get my white one to be my eyeball. And then I'm going to be using a sequin for the colored part of the eye. And I just have sort of an olive green color, and that's about a 7 millimeter sequin. And then I'm going to use one of these black rhinestone flat back jewels to put over that as the pupil of the eye. And these small ones are about a 4 millimeter, so we're going to be using one of those. But I wanted to show you guys what that's going to look like as our eyeball. And I really like that green color for my eyeball. And I got that in a set from Walmart that had the whole rainbow of colors in about a 7 millimeter sequin, and that works really great. But I also had bought a multi-pack of assorted sequins, and there were a few in there that you could use as an option as well. This one here in the blue, I really like the cut of that one. It looks a lot more like an eye, the way the cut goes on that from the center out. If I can get that to come into focus for you guys so you can see the design on that. There we go. And as you can see, that would make a much better eyeball design with that sequin. But I just thought blue was a little too pretty, I guess, for Halloween. I wanted it to look really creepy, so I wanted to go with sort of a greenish color, something a little more creepy looking. So here was another option. This is a light blue in a flat sequin, and that would have been good too. And here's another flat sequin. If you really wanted to get creepy, you could do the red eyeball. Let's see how that would look. I think that would be really creepy too. That would be good. But we're going to do the green today. So we've got our 14 millimeter bead, one 7 millimeter sequin, and we're going to use one 4mm black flat back rhinestone. And then I've got a 2-inch head pin and a lobster clasp, both in the gunmetal color, but you can use whatever color you choose. And I'm also going to be making a jump ring out of my head pin, so if you want to bring in one rather than making your own, go ahead and bring in a jump ring too. Okay, so to get started, first I'm going to kind of choose which side I want to use. And I think I want to put it right here because you can see a lot of the veining from that angle, and I really like that. So I'm just going to pick my spot and put on a little dot of my Loctite Super Glue Gel Control. I'm going to try to get that right in the middle. And put a tiny little drop. And then I'm going to use my quick stick pickup tool to help pick up and place my sequin. If you guys can see, I've put that cupped side down so that it will kind of conform to the roundness of the bead. I'm going to try to hold it downward a little bit, just long enough for that glue to bond. And once we have that on there, I'm going to come in with a little bit more glue, just a tiny amount, because some of it has actually seeped through the hole in our sequin there. So, and then I'm going to get one of my 4mm black flat back rhinestones as our pupil. I'm going to put that on. And then just kind of press that down a little bit. And that's our eyeball. So now we're ready to put it on our head pin to turn it into a charm. And if you all have another glue that you like to use for jewelry making, you can just use that, whatever works best for you. I just wanted to use the Loctite because it bonds quickly and it's really good for the video. But if you are a fan of the E6000, feel free to use that. It'll just take a little more dry time, but the E6000 is excellent, and that would be a really great bond. Okay, so I just put that onto my head pin, and I'm going to bend that at a 90-degree angle and clip that off down to about 1/4 of an inch or so, and then just roll that into a loop. And then I'm going to use my excess to create a jump ring. And just cut that loose. there's your jump ring. So all we have left to do is put that on our jump ring with our lobster clasp. And there's your creepy Halloween eyeball. I really think this is just so cute. You guys be sure to let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Give me a like over on my Facebook page. Be sure to join our Facebook group, Craftie Minds. Follow me on Pinterest and Instagram. And don't forget to visit my blog. I'll put the links to all of those in the description below, so be sure and check those out. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.